Hello everyone, you have reached my corner of YouTube, which is a Flosstube channel. That means it's a channel all about counted cross stitching and my journey to stitch all the things. Today is Monday, November 3rd. This is Flosstube number 39. My name is Katie, and I am glad that you are here. If you are new here, I look forward to getting to know you. Please let me know what brought you here. I think one of my favorite parts is the connections I've made in the comments and through all the ways to reach me, which are listed in the description below. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I am 53 behind, so I know how hard it is to keep up with all the wonderful content that's out there. And the fact that you pick me to be a part of your viewing is just amazing. And I really appreciate it a lot. We live in Indiana. The weather is absolutely beautiful. It's cooled down. The heat's on. I love it. This is definitely my time of year, even though I really wish it would have slowed down a little bit, and I cannot believe it's already November. Where did October go? At the beginning of October, I remember having all these grand plans of I'm going to start these 9 projects. I'm going to finish a few. It didn't happen, which is okay. I do my Flosstubes on Monday because I like looking back and see what I've done since the last Monday. Before this, I did blogging. That's how I did that. So Mondays were already kind of like my check-in day. So I figured I'd continue it. You can find my blog in the description below. Also, how to reach me on Instagram and Facebook. And I would love for you to reach out. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. I know this is a crazy world we live in, and sometimes we just need a shoulder, and I will gladly be your shoulder if you need one. I have loved the connections that I've made and the friendships, and some people have become family, and I just am very thankful. Okay, so evidently this last week I decided to start all the things. I have 5 whips to talk about, and 4 of them are new starts. No finishes, of course, because I was having way too much fun starting things. And there's still one in my Halloween projects that I didn't get started. I'm sorry about that, Karen, the Stitching Owl. It was the one we planned on starting together, and I never got to it, but it is on my whip wheel, so hopefully it will come up. Who knows when. And now I want to stitch everything autumn and Christmas, and we know how that is. Okay, let me see. Before I start talking about my whips, I wanted to do something I haven't done in a little bit and shout out 3 other Flosstubers, because I love that a lot of us share between each other, and that's so much fun. And these are 3 people that I've really enjoyed recently. Steph from Wild Fox Stitchery. She's like me. She's on a goal to hit that 1,000 subscribers. So please go check her out. She does a wide variety of projects, and she's very fun to listen to, even though I'm probably behind. So hopefully sometime in the last little bit, she's still fun to listen to, but I can't imagine how bad it would have to be for it not to be fun. Lisa is Horror Stitcher. I think it's actually Horror Stitcher Lisa, and I will put these in the description below. She does scary projects. She's doing one really awesome one that has all these different horror movie villains, and I just love it. We're in a Facebook group together, and I think she used to do a Flosstube, but now she came back, and I really enjoy watching her videos. The most recent one I watched, she had a little bird land on her shoulder, a pet bird, and it was just so cute because it's just hanging out the whole video. And then Matt is Stitcher Moose, and he left for a long time, and I don't remember how I stumbled upon him, but he just has a great attitude, and you can tell how much he loves stitching. And I love watching people that love the hobby as much as me. So please go check those 3 out. I have so many more I love watching. You know who you are. You can't mention everybody. It would be an hour long of me just trying to mention everybody that I love their videos. But I figured I'd show off those 3. Excuse me. Okay, let's start talking about my 5 whips, which was 4 new starts. So on Monday and Tuesday, I started Ghosties and Gourds. I don't know why it comes out Ghosties. Here it is. It is by Hands On Design. This whole kit was given to me by a wonderful viewer, Colleen Isaac. I hope I say your name right. If I butcher it, I'm so sorry. And she had got this kit and realized that she didn't like linen, so she asked me if she could send it to me, and I said, thank you so much. You know, it's funny, I didn't like linen for a long time, and recently it's okay. It's kind of a pain, but boy, it sure looks pretty. So I don't have before pictures this week, really, because these are new starts. So I am stitching this on the suggested fabric, which is 32 count slice of lime linen. And look at this. It is so beautiful. And on Monday, I got 140 added. On Tuesday, I got 430 added. So it was a grand total of 570 in the 2 days. I am doing this 2/2. This is with collar and cotton threads. There was a thread pack sent with it. And again, thank you so much, Colleen. I enjoyed every stitch. Those threads are beautiful, and this fabric is just amazing. And the combination, it was just so much fun. I really, really, like I say about every one of my whips, I cannot wait to get back to it. And I don't care if it's Halloween, I'll stitch it all year. So I definitely left this one on my whip wheel, and we'll see when it comes up next. Okay, and that was the, now I've lost my thing. Hang on a second. Jeremiah spun that on the Halloween wheel last week. Okay. And my Halloween projects mostly get to live in this awesome bag that I got on Etsy from Crab Shack Stitchery. And I love how big it is, so you can put a whole bunch of projects. I think I have 5 in here, and that's really nice. And I love the eyeball fabric. Okay, so that was Ghosties and Gourds by Hands On Design. On Wednesday, then, I started a Jardin Prive, and let me see if I can find it. It's called I Can't, I'm Stitching. I think it's actually called Halloween, I Can't, I'm Stitching. And that's the problem with having so many in one. Now I can't find it. Okay, I got it. Okay, and I am so in love with Jardin Prive. Her designs are just amazing. The way she does stuff is just... Hang on, I'm finding notes. Today's, like always, I say this every video, it's so chaos. But, yeah. So, bear with me. If you've been here before, you know this is just me. Okay, so this wasn't, that's not even the right project. Jeremiah, are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I got started in the upper left corner with that little witch. I am using 32 count vintage country Mocha Lugana, doing 2/2. Jeremiah actually spun this as a new start on my whip wheel, which was awesome. It was a perfect excuse to start something new. And here I was after Wednesday. I got 519. Thursday, I got 401 for a total of 920. And I just love her so much. She definitely just, Jardin Prive knows how to design. I love it. It just turned out too cute. I cannot wait to work on it again, which I know I always tell you I'm not going to say, and I'm saying it anyway, because I really can't. And if I didn't say, it's 2/2. And this is just the suggested DMC, which she uses for most of her pieces, all the ones I've seen so far. So that's very nice. Okay. That was my second new start. Do you think I can get it back in the bag without it? Probably not. I figure they're just all going to be in the wrong... They have envelopes inside the bag, and I figure it'll just all be in the wrong envelope. Okay. On Friday, I pulled out Peppermint Purple Sal, which is the 2025 Stitch Along. This is my first Peppermint Purple, and I've already signed up for next year. This is the, show you what it's going to look like. I picked the free options. I think it was option 1, layout 1, and I picked the purple colorway. I won't really show you before because it's pretty easy to understand if I tell you the right. I am using 310 for the border, 155, 333, and 550. This week was 43 and 44. In case you haven't heard about this one. Every Wednesday, a new piece is released. I do it every 2 weeks because it just makes sense to me to pull it out and do 2 at a time. And pretty much every time I hold it up, I point to the wrong section. So I'm trying so hard to go slower. Okay, 43 and 44 are right here. So I'll zoom in and show you. That's 43 and 44. And this was the 550 because this is the darker color. And this was 540 back stitches. In the Facebook games, you divide by 2. So it counts for 270 stitches. And look how many blanks are left. That's how many Wednesdays are left in 2025. That's just crazy. So let's see. Next week is 45 and 46, and they go here. And I definitely think I'll make this one in a pillow because I think it'll be make a nice cushion. I'll probably just fold it up and put it in a tub and never remember to finish it. That's what I normally do. But it's nice saying I have a thought. And this is 1 thread over 2. And the fabric is 32 count Platinum Lugana. And I wanted to get that one done even in my week of new starts. So I will pull that back out in 2 weeks. And after that one, I had a Mill Hill kit that was just screaming, "Don't forget me." And it is the Eyeball Martini. And how cute is this? This is the typical Mill Hill, so it's on perforated paper. And I got 1 day on it. And this one has such bright colors. I was really, really impressed. And here it is. After 319 stitches. And I did add some beads. I like to bead as I go with the perforated paper. If I saved all the beads till the end, I think I would be bored. So I just really love that. And this little black dot, if you don't remember, is going to be a little spider. And this one is 3 strands. I've had a few lately that was 2 strands. So, but it really doesn't bother me, I guess, to do 2 or 3. Okay. And that gets to stay in this awesome little bag. That was an extra bag that came with the big Halloween bag that I got from Crab Shack Stitchery. They actually included, I think it was 3 of these little bags. And it's just too cute. I also got a grime guard made out of the same material. It goes around my Q-Snap Huggy grime guard. I've heard them called both. So, but that's really cute Halloween fabric. Okay, and then Saturday I had no stitching because we had a Halloween party here, which was a lot of fun. So it was a no stitching day. Everybody left about 6:30, but I just was exhausted, you know. Have you ever had one of those days where you just mentally cannot stitch? So we watched a movie as a family, and that was nice just to relax and enjoy the evening. But Sunday, it was time for a new start, and this is what I was really excited about on my last video, and that's a Hedgehog by Primitive Hare. I have not stitched a Primitive Hare before, and I was really looking forward to this one because Robin of Bird's Eye Stitches and Lisa from Stitching with Lou just on on Instagram, I think. She's a commenter. She's my stitching BFF. And we're doing this together. And we was supposed to start on the 1st, and I heard from Robin that she didn't get to start on the 1st, and I think Lisa got started Sunday too, so it was nice that I wasn't the only one behind. And I decided on this one to splurge. I normally don't do that, and I got the suggested fabric, which is a primitive Hare fabric, and I don't know if I say this right. It's a 30 count Boleyn linen, and it is absolutely beautiful. Oh wow. It's funny. It's either coffee or tea dyed, and the smell is beautiful too. And I am using all the suggested threads, which there's 2 weeks dye threads, and the rest are DMC. And here it is. Look at that fabric, you guys. That is just beautiful. And I'll zoom in a little bit. And this is 350 stitches for day 1. This is Weeks Dye Works Tarragon, and there's only 1 other DMC right now. I think it only uses like 5 DMCs, but this linen is just amazing. It was definitely expensive, but it is so neat, and it'll look really neat. The model has this in the background, and I really think it'll look nice. So it was worth it every now and then to get that pretty fabric. I'm pretty sure this is the most I've ever spent on a piece of fabric. So it is what it is. But like I said about everything, I'm looking forward to getting back to this. I might keep it out today. I don't. This week is going to be crazy. I'll talk about that in plans. So this is 2/2. Okay, and that was the last of my whips. It was a busy week. It was a fun week, and I really enjoyed all the new starts. And this one gets to live in this awesome gift from Colleen. She's the one that gave me the Ghosties and Gourds. I have to slow it down. And I love this fabric, and it has the vinyl front. Thank you so much, Colleen. I cherish it. And it has cute little like vintage witches. So I thought the little primitive the hedgehog with the witch hat, I rearranged a bunch of stuff and was moving my bags. Now I can't find anything. And I said that one has to live in that bag. Okay, so that was my whips. Now I have 3 things that I got for haul, and it's digital, which is kind of nice, but you know, I'm like, I don't have anything really to show you, so I'll show you the picture. The first one I was watching on Facebook, Morning Glory Needleworks, has an Etsy store, and they was doing this beautiful flag. Here's the picture. It's for celebration of the 250th anniversary next year, and I really can't wait to do it. I haven't picked out the fabric yet, but I love the lacy look. And I guess it has full X's and half stitches to make it look like that. And I just can't wait. Jeremiah really fell in love with it. He thought it was neat that they had the 13 colonies and the 50 stars. And it was really nice way to celebrate the upcoming anniversary of our wonderful country. And that was called Long May She Wave, and it's available on Etsy. It's Morning Glory Needleworks is their name. Then Lisa told me about Durene Jones' new Christmas stitch along, and it's kind of a mystery, but here is the outline, and we got the part 1, which is the outline, and then every Friday for 7 more weeks you get the inside parts. And she did put this like sneak peek blurry. So, but it's Durene Jones. If you like her artwork, you know it's going to be pretty. And I went stash diving, and I actually found a piece of white 25 count. So, I'm going to do it over 1, I think. I think it'll be pretty. So I'm hoping that'll work. I realized I didn't have a lot of white fabric, which kind of makes sense. I'm much more of a fancy fabric kind of person, but I think it'll look really neat over 1. Then the last one is Steady Thread. Someone had told me about them, that they do Blackwork charts. I don't remember who, I'm sorry, but thank you for telling me. I subscribed to their newsletter, and they sent a email that they do an advent. And this one is a Christmas tree advent, and you get the tree part now. And then December 1st to the 24th, it's like an advent calendar. You get a little ornament a day. And it said on the website that it's like, she estimates like 10 minutes. So they're small pieces. So that will be really neat. And when I was looking through my stash, I found this fabric. And I did some research because I didn't have it marked. According to 123, it looks like it's an 18 count opalescent raw linen Aida, because it does kind of look like even weave, but it kind of looks like Aida. So the picture matches. So I really think that's what it is. And I love the opalescent. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do it in a dark green or red, or I haven't played with that yet. I just now, it was like $11 for the chart at the Steady Thread website. And I just now got the chart, and I can't wait to start it. Okay, so that's my 3 pieces that was haul. Next, I would like to recap my, I always mess this part up, October challenges, and talk about my November challenges, because here we are in November. Wow. So first one I will show you is the monthly magazine challenge, which is a Facebook group. I do have it listed in my description below. I really enjoy this Facebook group. It's laid back. They do monthly acrostics, which is letters, and you pick something that you think fits the letter, and there is no limit to the fun to plug it in. We love creativity, and we really enjoy seeing what people pick. There is a Facebook Messenger chat. If you are interested in joining, just say something on the main page and I can invite you. We really have fun encouraging one another on our progress every day and seeing what one another picks. So here is the October one, and I'll go through it just really fast. The theme was under pressure. So I used along the nesting boxes, and that's the one that I'm doing monthly. So I have pressure to get each piece finished, and I did get it finished. For then the acrostic was engagement, if you wanted to do the big one, and just engage if you wanted to do a smaller challenge. So of course I had to do it all. So for the first E, I used Extraordinary Bird Sow, and I added 594 total in October. For the N, I used Yggdrasil. Whoa! Because it's Norse. See, you can stretch it. And I only added 252 because I was kind of focusing on my Halloween pieces. For the G, I added 761 to Halloween Gnomes by Jardin Prive. So the G was for gnome. For A, I added all the weeks that I needed for October for the Peppermint Purple Sal, because it's stitch along. For G was the Glendon Place Spirits of the Watchtower. I ended up adding 550. For the second E, it was Trick or Treat by Luminous Fiber Arts, because the thread was Envy, and I added 747. For M, I added 518 to Beard Dragon, because the artwork is by Stanley Morrison. For the last E, I added 605 to Enchanted Pumpkin, which is a Miho kit. For the N, I finished the last New York Dreamer season, which was Summertime. And for the T, I finished When I Think of Summer. And that means they was all checked off, which is good because I think September I didn't get them all checked off. Then I'll tell you the new one after I tell you the old ones. There was the I Spy challenge, and that's a challenge that Laura Stitching by the Shore does in her Facebook group, and I do have that one in the description below. Some of them are repeats, which is really nice because you can use the same project, but I try to only use one project for each thing, if that makes sense. So she does an I Spy, and she gives us a clue, and we have to pick any pattern that we think fits that clue. So here's the example, and I love the little eyeball detective. I have to have him on every month because he's just too cute. The first one was Scary Animal, and I used the bird Sal for that one because there's some scary birds, there's poisonous birds. First starts with the letter B, that worked for Beer Dragon. For 3 was Tricky to stitch, and I used Enchanted Pumpkin because it was just going slow because I focused on the background. For 4, the treat to stitch was the Halloween gnomes from the Jardin Prive. I enjoy stitching those gnomes so much. For number 5, it was has at least 10 motifs, and I picked Ghosties and Gourds by Hands On Design because it has at least 10 motifs. For 6, no more than 10 motifs. I only had, I forget the count, I only had a few motifs left in summertime, so I got those finished to mark that off. Number 7, wavy shape. I used nesting boxes because it had a butterfly flying, so I had a backstitch wavy line. For 8, black, I used Spirits of the Watchtower because it had quite a few little black bats flying around. For number 9, it was origami shape, and that was a hard one, Laura. She always throws in one that just makes me think. But I used Peppermint Purple Sal because all those little lines kind of look like fold lines, and it probably makes something if you fold it all up. And the last one was 2 candy cane colors, and I used Pumpkin Party, another Jardin Prive, for that one because it had a lot of orange and white, which is candy corn. And I won't tell you the numbers again. And then the last one I did for October was Adelaide in Adelaide Stitches group. She started a Facebook group, and you can go to her videos to find out more in her description, and it's fun. She started a monthly acrostic too, and I'm really glad. So for October, she just did October. So for O, I picked Yggdrasil. Woo! Because it's over 1. For C, I picked Spirits of the Watchtower because I was working on the adorable little crab. For T, I picked Trick or Treat by Luminous Fiber Arts. For O, I picked Ragnarok. Because it's over 1 too. For B, I picked Along the Nesting Boxes. For E, I picked The Extraordinary Bird Style. And for R, I picked Ghosties and Gourds by Hands On Design because it was a random act of kindness. Again, thank you, Colleen. I appreciate it. So those are all the October challenges done, and they all had checks, and I'm happy. That was a lot of fun. So now is November, and they all have new challenges, and I'm really looking forward to it. I am also in a group called Semi-Sane Stitchers on Facebook, and they're doing a month-long thankful challenge. So every day you pick something you're thankful for and relate it to the piece you're working on. So that'll be really fun. And I think there's 3 different levels. There's Sane, which you do 100 stitches or 1 hour. There's Semi-Sane, which you do 200 stitches or 2 hours. And Insane, which you do 300 stitches or 3 hours. And of course I picked Insane. So I used the Hedgehog for number 1 and said that I was thankful for friends to stitch with because I started it with 2 friends. I thought that was really cool. And I think for day 2, I don't remember what I picked now. So maybe I'll have a list of that at the end, or it's just a fun something to do and appreciate everything that there is. I'm very thankful. So I enjoy focusing on that for especially the month of November. Then in monthly magazine, the challenge is this one, The theme is building bridges, and I have picked some of them. I haven't picked yet because I'm still trying to come up with ideas. But for building bridges, I picked Yggdrasil. Because in the Norse beliefs, the bottom connects the 9 realms. So Jeremiah said that works because it builds bridges between the realms. And then the acrostic is steel, Steel. And I know for the T, I'm going to use the primitive Hare Hedgehog, but I don't know yet what I'm going to use for the other ones. I'm looking forward to playing along. Then I have the November I Spy. That one's fun, and I'm looking forward to it. And I was writing the list so that I could go over it with you guys, and I came up with some ideas, so that was nice. Number 1 is something that sings, and that should work for along the nesting boxes because of all the little birds and how they sing. Number 2 reminds you of someone you're grateful for. That's a whole bunch of them can work for that, so I'm gonna wait. Number 3, your most veteran, which is your oldest project. That's Grow Together, A Heaven and Earth, and I hope I can pull it out at least one day and get a little bit of work on it. Number 4 is Topaz Collar. That'll be fun to figure out. Number 5, it starts with the letter V. I have a Vervico kit, which is the Christmas truck that I would love the excuse to have to pull out, so that will be perfect. Number 6 is something you see at Disney. That'll be a perfect excuse to pull out Mandalorian. I am really close to finished on that one. It was by Luminous Fiber Arts. No. Yes. No. Forbidden Fiber Co. Sorry. Number 7 is a house, and I remembered in the center of the tree on Yggdrasil. This is hard, as I mentioned the same piece. There's a little house, so that one works for that. Number 8, from a small business, I'm pretty sure I know. I'm going to be starting When I Think of Autumn by PutiniPutini, and I think of all the designers, she might be the smaller one that I do. Number 9, something you buy at a mall. And number 10, a Monopoly token shape. And that one's the hard one for the month. And I think I'll pull out the Scarlet House, what is it? Dog quotes or canine quotes, because the dog token, it'd be a good use for that. So we'll see. Thank you, Laura, for the push to pull those out. And thank you, Carolyn and Robin, for the monthly magazine acrostic. Those are always fun. I look forward to seeing each month and what you ladies come up with. Then Adelaide posted hers, and it's November. So for the N, I'm going to do along the nesting boxes, because the N in nesting. For the O, I have to say it again, you guys. Yggdrasil. Because it's over 1. And for V, I can use the Christmas truck since it's Vervico. And I don't know yet what I'm going to pick for the other ones. So I think, and everything else that I do on Facebook groups, I love Facebook groups. I'm in too many, and I love them. I will be right back. Okay, all that's left to talk about is plans, and I am excited. I leave Wednesday evening for a retreat in Shipshewana, Indiana. It is the Bare Bones Retreat. I have not been to this one before, but it's with the same local friends that I go to the stitching store the second Saturday of the month, even though I haven't been able to go for a while because they've been busy. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. I cannot wait for the long stitching time. It's a little weird. This is my first time, and I'm 46 years old, that I will be in a hotel room alone. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm also very excited. It'll be nice to get a break from all the stuff that being at home, the walking the dog and all that stuff. So it'll be nice to get a break from that. So that's crazy. Jeremiah and Fred get to take care of one another. Jeremiah has some plans and Fred has some plans, and they're going to have a really good time. So I'm looking forward to hearing about their time too. It'll be really weird. Most of the time I take them with me, but they're glad to be able to stay home this time. So Jeremiah can play Xbox and do all that other stuff. Woo. So he said woo for Xbox. Okay, can you come over to help me with something? I'm not going to have him do a spin this week because with the chaos that is the next 3 days, I have a lot to do. I need to get my projects prepped and packed. And, if you ever have been to a stitching retreat, you pack your projects first and then worry about clothes and, all that stuff. So I have plans.
Hi.
That's Jeremiah. Do you want to say hi to everybody else?
Hi, everybody else.
Hi, everybody else.
Hi to Adelaide.
Oh, hi, Adelaide. And you know who you are.
Yeah, hi to the fans.
Yeah, hi to all the fans. The big fans. We're
how many?
Way too many. Oh, hang on. It keeps going up, you guys. Now I can't get my tablet to come in. I know. We just celebrated a new number, too. 940. Woohoo! We're this close. I can't wait. Okay, so I picked out 3 autumn, fall kind of pieces that I was really excited to start. And instead of a spin, I'll have you pick the retreat. We get to stitch Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you'll pick which one of these 3 I start Thursday, and which one of the 3s I start Friday, and which one of the 3. Okay, so
which one of the 3s?
Which one of the 3s? Yeah, it's me. You can. Okay, first up is Happy Turkey, which is Imaginating, or however you say it. See, how do you say that? Where is it? Imaginating.
It's really small.
It's down here. There. Imaginating.
Yeah, Imaginating. Yep.
Or When I Think of Autumn by PutiniPutini, which you have to say PutiniPutini. Or
it's definitely Italian.
Autumn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Italian. Well, or we make it Italian because it's PutiniPutini. And Autumn Quaker by Primrose Cottage. And for this one, I'm using this beautiful DMC variegated 51. I can't wait. Okay, so which one do I get to start Thursday? Wow. So it's so hard.
Middle one. This one.
Okay. I better make a note so we know me. I'm just going to put PutiniPutini. Okay. Why did I write? I wrote it on Friday. You said middle one, so I put it on the middle one.
Wow.
Friday.
Do this one.
Autumn Quaker.
The other one's Thanksgiving, and that's not till you're back.
Coming fast.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put the Quaker. And I wonder which one you will pick for Saturday. So many choices.
Is there a piece there?
This one. It's the last one, but I'll put turkey.
I like that. I don't see a piece. What are you talking about?
You were waiting to pick something different.
Yeah. Get yourself. Woo.
I'll work on it when I get home. Okay. And Ragnarok.
Oh.
And all the other things.
Yeah.
And now I want to start Christmas and
yeah. We'll be way too busy because Christmas plans.
I know. We had a fun Halloween party. It was smaller because it seems like there's a lot of ick going around, so we hid from everybody pretty much.
Yeah.
But we had a really good time. And then we watched Nobody 2. If you have not seen Nobody and Nobody 2, you got to watch them. It's an action movie. It's hilarious. Yeah. And the second one was
from the main guys from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Or Baking Bad, I guess.
Yeah. You talk like me.
Yep.
And it was so funny. And what's the other one we watched? Wow.
I have no idea.
We watched another movie, didn't we? Hmm.
Hold on. It's probably not over here.
We
finally thought of it.
We had to pause so we could rack our brains.
Uh-huh.
What was it?
Jurassic World?
Yeah,
Jurassic World.
The new Jurassic World.
Jurassic
World. It's on Peacock,
yep.
And it was really good too.
Yes, it was.
Scarlett Johansson was in it. She did a good job.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah.
And then we finished up Gen V, which is on Prime, and it's funny. It's like
really
ornery comic book kind of characters. It's funny. So, huh? We're rambling. Yeah, thank you for telling me that. Okay, I went over everything. Did I? I think I did.
Pretty sure.
Probably too fast and probably screwed up my words. And
I did too, though. So.
Yeah, we're related or something.
I think that's how this works.
Yeah. Okay. Well, say bye.
Bye to all the fans.
To all the fans.
Adelaide.
You already.
And stitching out and okay.
So and Carolyn and Robin and Karen Twitchy Stitcher.
Yeah.
And Andrew. See,
yeah.
Every time we start to mention when then you realize
Andrew,
the 10 you
Stitcher.
forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, we was watching Good Morning America and they had the New York Marathon and there was 55,000 people and the crowd was on it. I said, "Hi, Andrew."
Yeah, didn't actually see you though.
No, they didn't zoom in. They should have zoomed in. And here's your Andrew.
Yep.
Yeah. But wow, I can't wait to hear how you did.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I sit and enjoyed it. Yeah. But that's crazy. I don't. There's other people too, and we're gonna stop this, and then I'm gonna go. We forgot to say. So if you are who we forgot to say, please put your name here, and we really do genuinely care. We just can't remember all the names. We love all of you.
So, bye to the fans.
Okay, bye. We'll see you Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you next Monday.
After our fun. I'm leaving you.
Okay.
I told him it's not nice, but I'm really looking forward to getting away from him for a few days. Oh, I'm not allowed. I said it on video.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. All right. Wally's here, I guess, because he's not leaving. Please take a moment to love yourself. We all need it. Find all the reasons you can to laugh and smile, and you can laugh at him because I do. And
I laugh at me most of the time.
Yeah. Good luck stitching all the things and starting all the things and yeah. Good luck doing all the things and playing all the games.
Sure.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay, we will see you next Monday. Bye.
Bye.